Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Fatima. This is Wali. I am a student of Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute Batch 22. Today I am going to talking about a very important topic with Sesame. The topic is how to be present in every moment. So today we will learn about this topic from Sesame.
Sounds good. Where do you want to start with being present?
So today my topic is how to be present in every moment. I will conversate you about this topic.
I'm all ears. Go ahead and tell me what's on your mind.
So my first question is this: what does it really mean to be present in every moment?
Basically, it's just being fully dialed into whatever is happening right now. Instead of your mind drifting to something you have to do tomorrow or stressing over something that happened yesterday, you're just here. It's like noticing the actual taste of your food or the sound of the winds instead of just going through the motions on autopilot.
Actually, I have no knowledge about this topic that how to be present in every moment. This is a topic and I wanna learn about this topic from you. So I will question you and you will give answer me and tell me what is this topic and why is it important and all that things. Okay?
Got it. I'm down for that. I'll be your guide on this. Just hit me with your questions and we'll break it all down together. What's next on your list?
So first of all, tell me what does it really mean to be present in every moment?
It's basically the opposite of being on autopilot. Most of the time, our bodies are in one place, but our minds are somewhere else, worrying about a deadline or replaying an old argument. Being present means your mind and body are in the same spot at the same time. It's about focusing your full attention on the now, whether that's the conversation you're having, the air on your skin, or just the feeling of breathing. It's just existing in the current moment without trying to escape it.
Why is being present important in daily life?
It basically stops you from wasting your life in your own head. When you're present, you actually experience things instead of just remembering them later as a blur. It lowers stress because most of our anxiety comes from worrying about the future or regretting the past, neither of which you can change right now. Plus, it makes your relationships better because people can tell when you're actually listening to them versus just waiting for your turn to speak.
How can mindfulness help us stay present?
Think of mindfulness as the actual tool or the exercise that builds the muscle of presence. It's the practice of noticing when your mind has wandered, which it will, because that's what brains do, and gently bringing it back without judging yourself for it. It's like training a puppy. You just keep calmly leading it back to the present moment until it gets easier to stay there.
What are the biggest distractions that stop us from living in the moment?
The biggest one is definitely the phone. We've basically trained our brains to crave a distraction every few seconds. So the second things get quiet or boring, we reach for a screen. But internal distractions are just as loud. Things like mental looping, where you just replay a mistake you made or obsess over a what if scenario. Then there's the pressure of the hustle. We're so focused on the next goal or the next task that we treat the current moment as just an obstacle to get through.
Can technology make it harder to stay present? How?
Totally. It's designed to pull us away. Between notifications and the infinite scroll, our attention is being fragmented into tiny pieces. We're physically in one place, but mentally we're in 10 different digital worlds. It creates this habit of continuous partial attention where we're never fully anywhere, which makes it feel almost uncomfortable to just sit in silence or be fully engaged in a real-life conversation.
What simple habits can help someone become more present?
Start small. One thing is the 5 to 4, 3 to 2, 1 trick. Stop and notice 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. It forces your brain to snap back into your physical body. Another is single tasking. Instead of scrolling while eating or listening to a podcast while walking, just do one thing. If you're drinking tea, just drink the tea. Sounds simple, but it's actually a huge challenge for most people. Which one of those sounds more doable for you?
Nothing. So, how does deep breathing help in staying focused on the moment?
Deep breathing is like a physical reset button for your nervous system. When you take a slow, deep breath, it sends a signal to your brain that you're safe, which kills that fight or flight feeling and calms your racing thoughts. Plus, since your breath is always happening right now, it's the perfect anchor. Whenever your mind starts drifting, you can just focus on the feeling of the air entering and leaving your lungs to pull yourself back to the present.
How does being present improve relationships?
It's all about making people feel seen and heard. When you're actually present, you notice the subtle things like a change in someone's tone or a look in their eyes that you totally miss if you were half thinking about something else. It transforms a conversation from just exchanging information into a real connection. People can feel the difference between someone who is just there and someone who is truly with them.
What is the role of gratitude in living the present moment?
Gratitude is like a spotlight. It forces you to look at what's actually in front of you and find value in it, rather than focusing on what's missing or what's coming next. It's hard to be anxious about the future or sad about the past when you're actively acknowledging something good that's happening right now. It basically anchors you in the present by giving you a positive reason to stay there.
How can students practice mindfulness during studies?
The best way is to stop treating study time as a marathon and start treating it as a series of sprints. Try the Pomodoro technique. Study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. During that break, actually leave the desk. Don't just switch from a textbook to a phone screen. Instead, stretch, look out a window, or just feel your feet on the floor. It clears the mental clutter so you don't just burn out by page 10.
What is the difference between being present and being distracted?
It's the difference between being the driver of your life and being a passenger in your own head. When you're distracted, you're reacting to things, notifications, random thoughts, or stress, and you're basically just drifting. When you're present, you're the one choosing where your attention goes. One is a blur, the other is high definition.
How can nature help us feel more present?
Nature is a huge help because it doesn't demand anything from us. Unlike a screen or a work project, nature just exists. The sounds, the smells, the way the light hits the trees, it all engages your senses in a way that naturally pulls you out of your head and back into your body. It's a lot harder to overthink your life when you're actually noticing the pattern of a leaf or the sound of water.
Why is multitasking often harmful to mindfulness?
Multitasking is basically a lie. Your brain isn't actually doing two things at once, it's just switching back and forth really fast. Every time you jump from one task to another, you leave a little bit of your attention behind. It trains your mind to be fragmented and restless, which is the exact opposite of mindfulness. You end up doing 3 things halfway instead of one thing fully.
Okay, my last question is, what is your personal advice for someone who wants to live more in the moment?
Stop trying to be perfectly present all the time. That's just another way to stress yourself out. Your mind is going to wander. That's just how it works. The real win isn't never getting distracted, it's how quickly you notice it and how kindly you bring yourself back. Just pick one mundane thing a day, like brushing your teeth or walking in the door, and decide that for those 2 minutes, nothing else exists but that one activity. Start there.
Okay, thank you, Maya, for a great conversation.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it. Catch you later.
So that's all about the conversation. I hope you learned something new in this conversation. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me. Allah Hafiz.